what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a demonstration on how to do a proper jet ski guide speech so that you can ensure the safety of everybody that goes out in the water all summer long. Everybody has those life jackets on their body. What you want to do is make sure they stay buckled the entire time we're out there on the water. If the DNR police officer sees one come unbuckled, he will write you a ticket. I promise you that. That key, the kill switch that's located on your jacket, it has to go on the secondary driver the same way it's on the primary. What that's designed to do is pull right out of the ski if you fall off that jet ski. And if you do fall off that jet ski, drivers, what you need to do is swim back to the ski. There's only one way to climb back on board that jet ski. It's from the back. If you take a look on the back of the ski, you'll see that black pad as well as that black handle right behind the ski. It's the only way to climb back on board that ski. If you try to do it from the side, very strong chance you may flip it end over end. And if that actually happens, what you don't know is that it's starting to take on water, and it will sink to the bottom of the bay within 3 to 5 minutes. So what you need to do is swim to the back. Push, pull on either side, do everything you can to get it back over until one of the guides gets to you. All right? Once you get it back over, if you do before we get there, we're going to give you a round of applause. We really appreciate the fact that you were able to do that. Okay? But make sure you do something because it will sink to the bottom of the bay. Now we're going to get into the operation and how the jet ski actually works. Take a look at that red button you'll see to the left-hand side of your handlebars. It's your start-stop button. It does what? 2 things, right? Starts your engine and it stops your engine. That's all it does, okay? Also on your left-hand side, you'll find that brake. Everybody show me where that brake is, okay? Please, only for emergency use, use that brake. Otherwise, leave it alone. If you need to slow down for any reason at all you need to do is let off your throttle, which of course is located over on your right side. Your throttle is the most important part of that jet ski. Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to repeat it twice. This is the most important thing that we could possibly repeat during this speech, and that is this. The jet ski is only going to have the maximum control. You're only going to have maximum stability the faster you drive it, just like a bicycle. I'll repeat that. Just like a bicycle, you will have maximum stability, maximum control when you drive the jet ski fast. You rented them today, okay? Drive them fast. They're not slow skis, okay? You're going to be able to steer a lot better. And by the way, if you let off that throttle because you're heading towards something and you want to turn away from it, if you let off that throttle, nothing's going to happen. You have to give it gas in order to steer away from it, okay? That is that. Are there any questions in regards to how that jet ski works? All right, we're going to get into how this trip works. First thing we're going to do is we're going to push you off the docks where you're sitting right now. We're going to spin you around, have you start up that jet ski, and then you're going to tap your throttle and let it go. I'll repeat that as well. You tap the throttle and then you let it go. We're going to be going in a single file line, heading in that direction towards that brown box. Everybody turn around and take a look at that brown box for me, please. All right, that brown box back there, from here to there is a no-wake zone. Maryland state law says in 18 inches of water or less, you must be going at idle speed, which is, of course, just tapping that throttle and letting it go, 2 to 3 miles an hour. Now, the only thing you need to worry about, the only person you need to worry about is the one in front of you. The jet ski that's in front of you is the only jet ski you need to be worried about. I hope I don't need to repeat it, but I will, all right? You need to worry about the one jet ski that's in front of you, and that's it. Stay directly behind them. I'll repeat that as well, directly behind them the entire time we're going out there. Once we pass that brown duck blind out there, we're going to start picking up speed. All right? Like I said, follow the guy that's in front of you. He starts picking up speed, you start picking up speed. But give yourself room, okay? Maryland state law also says that as soon as you hit that throttle and start moving, you need to be 100 feet from everything out in the water. That is the only rule that we need you to abide by while you're out there. That's Maryland state law. It's not our law, okay? If you need a visual reference, you can turn around, take a look at that white pole with the black tip sticking out of the sandbar back there. It's about 100 feet. Memorize that distance, you guys, because that is how far you need to be as soon as you start picking up speed with that jet ski, all right? Now, just because we've started picking up speed does not mean we're there yet. We're nowhere near. You need to make sure you follow in that line. Once we get you out to that riding area, you'll know it because we'll explain to you where you are and the boundaries in which you can ride. Do not pass anybody for any reason. There's no reason to do that because guess what? We're going to be taking you in and around a whole bunch of sandbars. You don't know where they are, and we do. So if you hit one of those sandbars going 30 miles an hour on a jet ski, guess what happens? The jet ski stops and you will fly over the handlebars. I personally have seen this, and it's one of the most terrifying things I've ever witnessed working in my 5 years as a jet ski guide. So please stay in line until we get you out there. Once we get you out there, we're going to group you up in a nice circle, show you guys where you can and cannot go, and then at that point, you can do whatever you like. We do not care. You can do whatever you want. Spin tricks, donuts, 360s. Guys, if you get too hot, you can get off your ski and go swimming. We don't care. It doesn't matter to us. All we ask is that you stay 100 feet away from everything. I don't care if it's a seagull, a duck, rocks, anything. Stay 100 feet away from it. Also, please don't chase each other. Don't race each other. There's no reason to do it. They all go the same speed. You've already won. Are there any questions while you're here? Okay. Last thing Maryland mandates we do is give you a very small vision test. All right? I need everybody to cover up his or her right eye for me, please. All right? I need you to read these 2 red signs aloud. And then, of course, they'll read the red signs, which say, if you enjoyed your ride, please tip your guide. Everybody laughs. The last thing you want to tell these guys is say, look, I know we're not serving you food on these skis, but your lives are in our hands for the next hour. We work really hard doing our job. Thank you very much. Let's have fun. Thank you.